And welcome back to the Paul Dolden Details channel. This week we are talking about pump sprayers, namely these, and foamers. Laser Industrie. Now, who are Laser Industrie? Laser Industrie are part of a very large company called Hose-Lock Excel. Now, the name suggests excel. They excel in sprayers. They don't just do stuff for the motor industry, they do stuff for the agricultural industry and also the construction industry. So they are very well versed in this type of thing. But more recently, they've ventured out into things like the foamers for us driveway detailers, us enthusiasts, and also the pro detailers out there and fallaters. So if you're interested in things like this, stay tuned because I think you're going to like this one. Meanwhile, some top tip advice for you. Stop going down the middle aisle at Lidl's and stop going down the middle aisle at Aldi's. It's just brain freeze. Stop doing it. You'll just send yourself onto another plane. Anyway, pour yourself something strong and roll the video. So here we go then, the range Laser 12 foamer. Then we have the Expert 8 for the harsher chemicals. Then we have a smaller foamer, another harsher chemical sprayer, and then another softer chemical sprayer. Purple is EPDM, red is for Vikan seals. Ghostbusters I go. This is the laser foamer. This is a bit of a beast. So for snow foam and shampoo. Twist and lock pump mechanism. Sounds daft. Twist it that way, then you're good to pump. Don't turn it the other way. Why? Because it gets caught. It gets snagged up because it thinks, oh, you just want to lock me now and put me away. No, use it like this. Then lock it, good to go. 8 to 12 litres. There's your handle. And you are ready to start spraying your snow foam or your shampoo. Now experiment with your dilution rates. You guys can find this out for yourselves. I think on the day we had way too much foam in there. There was something like 700 ml of foam, which is a bit too much. Heavy duty trigger spray, and spares are available for these, including nozzles. Thank you, Allan, for that. So this is a full set. So this is after me pumping it up, no editing. This is what you'll get. Now, of course, if you're super strong and like He-Man, you want to give it some more welly, then you'll probably work your way around the car a bit more. But this is just a comfortable set of sprays, and that is it. Nice foam delivery. If you make it too thick, it just becomes like yogurt and unworkable. Next up, we have the Expert 8. Now, this is for your harsher stuff. You're going to be using tile removers and all that sort of stuff, fallout removers. Separate filling cap, which is handy, and it's got the dilution rates. You can put anything in this really, but it's not a foamer. Remember that, they're two separate items entirely. These are aimed at guys that want to make a little bit of an investment on their equipment or up their game. Don't look at this video and think I can just get cheaper. It's not really aimed at that. It's looking at quality products for your money. Bang for your buck. Pressure release valve and carry handle. So this has an adjustment on the end, the conical adjustment fan. Sprays out nice delivery, getting all the nooks and crannies. Door shuts, bonnets, engine bays. Saves carrying all those trigger bottles as well. Pressure release valve. So this is featured on both the machines. Mr. Ghostbusters over there with his marshmallow making machine. We move along to the very, very popular hand foamers, great for applying wheel cleaners and wheel shampoos. No editing again, this is full time, as you see it, me pumping away. Now the reason for foaming is because it just dwells longer, it makes it easier, it lubricates the brushes or whatever you're using on your wheels, and you can do it remote control, hands-free. Don't over tighten the end, that fan at the end, that's just your foaming delivery device. Don't overdo it. And you might want to lubricate your shaft. More about that at the end of the video. So on the harsher chemicals, this is a non-foaming sprayer. I've been using citrus in this quite a bit. And you can work your way around the entire car without having to pump it up again, which is a bonus. The Skoda getting some debugging treatment there. So you can adjust the spray. Now this is for the, shall I say, less damaging chemicals or less harsh chemicals. And you can also get a foamer with the Vikan seals. So that is the range, guys. That is it. But stick around right to the end of the video. Okay, so that was Laser Industrie. What are my thoughts on these bits of kit? Well, we're going to start with the large foamer, the 8-litre capacity Laser Industrie foamer. Now, this has a shoulder strap on it. It has a carry handle. Do not be tempted to carry this from the pump handle, as you've seen in the video. What do I actually think about it? Well, if you give it enough pumps, you've actually seen that I did the front wing and the door, and that was no issue whatsoever. You're then going to have to put it back on the deck, give it some more welly, and then work your way around the vehicle. Can you do an entire car? Yes, you can do an entire car with this. It gives you the option to do that if you don't have a Snowfoam Lance. Okay, so it just gives you an option. Now, the other thing it gives you an option for is if you're doing wheels. Now, I've got this hand foamer here, which I use my breakthrough shampoo, or one shampoo from Garage Therapy. I use that in there on a pretty much regular basis. It's a brilliant bit of kit. It's great. 1.5 litres with this. Obviously, you're going to run out of puff quicker and you're going to run out of liquid quicker. So it gives you an option. So you've got the big foamer and the small foamer. This isn't rocket science, seriously. All depends on your wallet. So my favourite so far is the big foamer. There is one thing with it. Now, it's the top part. When I'm going to just unlock this, you can't see this, but I will show you with a crafty overlay. It's got a locking mechanism. You need to turn that in the right way, or as it gets caught when you're pumping it. That's the only thing I found an issue with it. And me and Alan that came down to demonstrate this, pointed this out as well. That was the only thing I found wrong with it. The build quality of these is just exceptional. It's really good. I've used Merrilex sprayers and IK foamers, and this just blows them out of the water. Really, really good. And I'm not just saying that because they've been left here. They are very, very well made bits of kit. All the spares are available for these as well. You even left me a spare trigger handle there, look. That's just one of the bits you can get for them. So all you got to do is look after them and they should last you a lifetime, which includes maintenance on these. Grease your shaft. Yes, I said it. Grease your shaft or oil your shaft, and that will make things a lot easier. And nobody likes a squeaky shaft, let's be honest. Put a little bit of lube on there. Make sure you rinse these out every now and again and just hang them up in your prac cave like I do, and then use them again. They're easy to use. This compared with an IK foamer, I think it's better. Yet again, it seems to just hold a bit more pressure, last a bit longer. Look, I'm not stupid. If you don't put the welly in, you're not going to get the results. And also dilution rates. Dilution rates are everything. Now, some people use pump sprayers and they don't get the foam results. Just check your dilution rates. Just play around with these. It's not the foamer's fault, okay? Now, the other thing I like about these is you've got the locking mechanism on here. Hands-free. You can use the old hands-free technique. If you're doing APC and walking around, all-purpose cleaner, you've seen that in a previous video with the mini video. I mean, walking around the car, hands-free, it just saves that whole trigger action. If you're using a trigger spray, you get yourself one of these, okay? Love the foamer, really love the foamer. So far, so good. When it comes to the smaller pump sprayers, the 1.5 litre non-foaming bottles, yet again, the build quality of these is exceptional. I've used this in the mini video. I've been using it on my own car with all-purpose cleaner in it, and it's fine. You've got an adjustable nozzle on here. Very, very simplistic design. Yet again, look after your shaft, and your shaft will look after you. I think there's a hashtag in there somewhere. Put some lubricant on your shaft. Stop it. Now grow up. Come on. Just put some lubricant on here, and it will just make it easier to use. And nobody likes a squeaky shaft. Come on, let's be honest. Yet again, very, very simplistic, super, super tough. And that goes for the other one as well, which has got the softer stuff in it. Just remember those labels. If you want stuff, wheel shampoos and the kind of stuff, you're going to want the purple label. I'm very lucky because he sent down the entire range. I've got a choice here. Which brings me on to the last one. Now, for me personally, I probably wouldn't be using this one so much. It's got some really good points on this. It's a 5 litre spray. It's full of harsher stuff. This has the Vikan seals in it. So this is for the more dangerous stuff, not like radioactive, God blimey, no. But it is very, very well built. It's got a very, very, and excuse the words, big shaft on this. It's built like a tank. It's got a pressure release valve on it. It's got a carry handle. So if you're doing large work like commercials, I know someone on Instagram, he cleans tractors. You know, if you're doing large vehicles, you have to think that we don't just do cars, we're doing commercials as well. If you want to put something strong in there, if you're doing truck cleans and they come in covered in bitumen, you're going to have to remove that. You're going to have to put a lot of tire remover in that, and that's the one you want. Yet again, build quality of these is just exceptional. The only thing I found wrong on the day, which I didn't really like, is that locking mechanism on the handle on the large laser foamer. And that is pretty much it. So if you'd like more information about these, you can click the link below, the HD Car Care website. Now, at the time of shooting this video, there may be variations in stock levels. Do not shoot the messenger. It's down to what is going on around the world and that funny thing called Brexit. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to Hoselock XL, thanks to Allan, thanks to Laser Industries, thanks to HD Car Care. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for all support, and we'll see you on the next video. Tell you bye.